Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Johnson, and I'm going to be reading the book Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. This is one of my very most favorite books to read to kids because I think it's so funny. So this book is by Doreen Cronin, and there are several others in this series. So if you like this book, then you can look at other ones. There's ones about ducks and all sorts of different animals. So let's get started. Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. At first he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click clack moo, click clack moo, clickety clack moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Do you think cows could really type on a typewriter? Do you think they would get cold in the barn? Some things to think about. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. That's what strike means. You just stop what you're doing. They want their demands met. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Say it with me, ready? Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. So now they've got the hens involved. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn door. It says closed. No milk, no eggs. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Say it with me. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike. Who ever heard of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Do you know what that word furious means? It means really angry. Think about why Farmer Brown is really angry right now. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. What do you think they're going to say? Duck was a neutral party. My favorite line of the whole story. So he brought the ultimatum to the cows. The ultimatum. That's a big word. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. What do you think they're going to say? Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Remember, Duck's the neutral party, so he's not on either side here. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. So do you think that Farmer Brown and the cows and hens can come to an agreement, like they meet in the middle and then they compromise? Let's see. Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for the duck to come with the typewriter. So if you look really closely, do you see all the blankets on the cows and the hens? And then these little switch boxes are how they turn the electricity on. An electric blanket is a blanket that heats up and gets warm. see. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. So what do you think's going to happen next? That's the end of our story. But what do you think? Farmer Brown gave in. That looks like a diving board to me. Hope you enjoyed this story. Bye.